Welcome to Life Management. I was thinking on the way over here whether or not this was my favorite class or not, but I think it might be. And if it's not my favorite class, it certainly is. The principles that we're going to share with you today changed my life. Probably, it certainly is the most impactful information I ever got in my life about anything. And one of the things I learned from one of my mentors, a guy named Jim Rohn, is R-O-H-N, is that he says that time management or life management is the best kept secret of the rich. And I truly believe that. I believe that people who master time, master the ability to invest their time, have been given a special gift in life, and I hope to share some ideas with you today that will help you with this very, very important skill. So let's get started. All people who have great lives schedule them. So the first thing I want to share with you is schedule your time. Schedule your time. You know, we talk about spending time. We even talk about killing time. We talk about wasting time, but I think we should talk about investing your time. What do I mean by that? Invest your time, demand results from it. It might be simply the result you might be looking for is, I don't want to be tired for the rest of the rest of my day, so take a nap. So here's what I would suggest to you. If you ask most agents what they're doing today, they're like, well, I got an 11 and a 1. Here's where I would be coaching you into something entirely different. I would say to you, okay, what time do you want to get up in the morning? When do you want to start your work? Okay, if you want to start your work at 9 o'clock, what are you going to do to produce specific results, become intentional, structured, and disciplined about that 1 hour? Take 1 hour and create value with it. And then from there, say it's 10 o'clock. What am I going to do? If you do have an 11 o'clock, you know what you're going to do. And if you have a 1 o'clock, you know what you're going to do. But begin by scheduling your day. If you had a job and I sat down with you and I said, I'm going to pay you $100 an hour. And you said, okay. And you said, well, what do you want me to do? I said, well, show up whenever you want. Don't worry about it. You might be going, if I said, you said, well, what do you want me to start? I say at 9 o'clock. Well, what do you want me to do? I'm not really sure. We'll have something for you to do at 11 o'clock. Somewhere in that conversation, you might start thinking, I wonder how long I'm going to have this job. Because you might be sitting there thinking to yourself, this guy doesn't seem really skilled at creating value from my time. You probably had a legitimate concern there. So one of the things I always tell people is everybody wants to be their own boss, but become your own employee. One of the things I would ask you is, do you schedule your time? Do you demand value from it? Is it structured to have a specific result? And what kind of employee are you? Forget about being self-employed. What kind of employee are you? How would you give yourself a grade in that regard? That's the most important issue. And we're going to try to share with you some ideas on how to structure a great life and a great career and a great day. So I'm on a section called Life Management Outline. What are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about scheduling a great life, using time blocks to do that, having specific goals. I can tell you that most of, if not all of what you need to advance your career and do the most important and urgent things, the most important, not the most urgent, if you give yourself, not me, but if you give yourself 2 hours every day to do the really important things rather than the urgent things, everything changes. We're going to talk about assumptions, ankle biters, resources you can use, and also the habits of top producers. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Thank you.